My kids. You know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. Play ball! It's time for the fun and excitement of West Virginia high school baseball. Today's game is being brought to you by
Trips Flooring, Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results, the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, Cody's Auto Body, the Mirius Group of Ameriprise Financial Advisors, the Berkeley County Health Department, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, L.A. Roberts Jewelers, CMA Honda of Winchester, CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, and CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg.
And now for the pregame show. Let's go out to the field and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
Welcome out to P.O. Faulkner Park in Martinsburg, West Virginia, getting you ready for some West Virginia high school baseball on TV 10, WRNR TV on YouTube. Martinsburg Bulldogs closing out the last week of the regular season here tonight against Broadfording Christian Academy. The pregame show brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit them online at fordofhagerstown.com. Martinsburg, as we go into the end of the regular season, has had an up-and-down affair through this year as they've dealt with some injuries. One of those injuries being to Clayton Elliott, but he's coming back from his injury tonight to be the starting pitcher for the Bulldogs. Martinsburg also coming off of a 1-0 loss against Spring Mills earlier this season. And as we close out the regular season, the Bulldogs are looking to peak at the right time. The last few regular season games before next week's playoffs, the regional north side, the brackets, the seeding should be available this week, Tuesday at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So by the time we get you the next scheduled game, if it happens, depending on the weather, on Wednesday against Mercersburg, we should know the regional seedings here in the state of West Virginia and who Martinsburg and the rest of the EPAC should be taking on to try to get to the state tournament. Let's take a 2-minute break, come back with our pregame interview with Coach Aaron Byler. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on TV 10.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Honda of Winchester takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Honda of Winchester, owners just care more about you.
Remember all the sports we played when we were kids?
Oh yeah, swimming, tennis, basketball, football, soccer, track. I loved winning. I still do.
Our competitive spirit is still going strong.
But now we use it to win for our clients. If you've been hurt in almost heaven,
Call the Sevens, 304-777-7777.
SkinnerWins.com.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Before the game starts, let's get you Coach's Interview, brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust for your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. Here with Coach Byler of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Coach, as we finish out the regular season here, find out playoff seeding soon, how are you feeling about where the team is at in terms of, whether they're peaking at the right time, how they're doing going into the playoffs coming up?
Oh, I think we're trending upward. I think we're, playing pretty good baseball. I think we've, came a long way from the beginning of the season with limiting our strikeouts and putting the ball in play and putting pressure on teams and moving runners and all those good things. So I think we're trending in the right direction. It's all about making sure that we're playing our best baseball come this time next week.
And let's go back to last week, Spring Mills. They end up getting the win 1-0 over you guys, and obviously not the results you want at the plate. What do you feel like you want your guys to do better to drive in some more runs?
Yeah, we didn't score any runs, but I mean we only had 5 strikeouts. I thought we put the ball in play hard, and I thought they made a lot of plays. I think they turned 3 double plays, and you turn 3 double plays in a high school baseball game, you should win. And I thought we got out of some big time spots here and there. Just unlucky breaks. So I wasn't disappointed with what we did offensively. We just didn't cash a couple runners here and there, and probably kudos and credit to them for that.
And you've got Clayton Elliott coming back to the mound here tonight. What do you want to see from him against Broadfording here, coming off of his injury earlier in the year?
Yeah, Clayton's a kid that's pitched really well for us all year. He's been out about 2 weeks now. He was able to get a bullpen in, so I just want him to come out and throw strikes. It's just good to get him on the mound again one more time before he's going to have to probably pitch in the regional tournament for us at some point. So just want to see him come out and hopefully have some success. Broadfording is pretty good. They got 6 kids that are going to play college baseball, and he's going to have to keep the ball down and throw his off-speed pitches for strikes because they can swing it a little bit. So we have to make sure that we're ready and up for it tonight.
All right, Coach, any final thoughts you might have?
Thanks, Dylan.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time and good luck. Thanks to Coach Byler for that pregame interview as the game gets started. First 2 pitches, one out of the zone, one in it. A 1-1 start for Clayton Elliott. Up on the mound, throwing to Braden Fox behind the plate as the 1-1 is fouled off. Starting battery brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Family-owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced and certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777. Leading off for Broadfording is the shortstop, Antonio Dominguez. He hits this one on the ground to second base. Dayon Fisher with the throw. In time to Loper at first for out number 1. The starting lineup this evening for Broadfording is Antonio Dominguez, the shortstop, leading off. As second up in the order, Angel Perez plays third base and wears number 32. He's going to take the first pitch outside of the zone for a ball. He's going to be followed by Miguel Perez, the catcher, number 10. In the cleanup spot, it's David Estevez, the center fielder, wearing number 5. Here's the 1-0 from Elliott. That's going to be bounced and a little outside for the 1-1. Jose Hernandez will follow for Broadfording in the 5 spot, number 36, playing first base. Then it's Esteban Sandoval playing right field, wearing number 26 in the 6th spot. Next pitch from Elliott is swung on and missed to make it 2-1. Rounding out the lineup for Broadfording, the 7th spot is Chuck Walker, the second baseman, number 4. Then it's Ethan Sox, the DH, number 20. And Maxwell Toribio, the left fielder, wearing number 11. The 2-1 is high for ball 3. Martinsburg in the black uniforms with the orange dog script on the front. 3-1 is going to be back to the backstop, just past the catcher Fox for a walk. With 1 out, Broadfording will have a base runner on. It's going to bring up Miguel Perez. As
the catcher, number 10, Miguel Perez.
Angel Perez got on base. Bulldogs going with the white hats with the orange brim and the orange M on the front as the first pitch is out of the zone for a ball. Martinsburg in white pants, just like Broadfording, wearing black uniforms with blue numberings and yellow outline on that. Next pitch out of the zone. So got blue and yellow stripes on the sleeves for Broadfording. A bit on the side of a sky blue for the Charger, or I was going to say like the Chargers for Broadfording. Pop up by Elliott to Elliott. He's going to let Loper, the first baseman, get this one for the second out. Brings things to 2 outs. Runner on first. David Estevez will step up.
Center fielder number 5, David Estevez.
Center fielder for Broadfording will try to extend this inning. It's Clayton Elliott on the mound for the Bulldogs. Tries to get back in the rhythm coming off of injury. First pitch from him is in the zone for a strike. Dylan Bishop with you on the call for Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Our on-site producer this evening is Tyler Strine. Next pitch is fouled off. Behind the cameras on the TV 10 side, it's Ethan Elliott, Vernondale Piquel, and Colton Musgrove. Back at the studio, Kyler High. 0-2 count. Runner goes, hit and run, but it's at Dayon Fisher off the glove, but he gets it back in and makes the play. Nice little turnaround throw from Dayon Fisher. Gets out number 3. Martinsburg strands one runner on base for Broadfording. His will move to the bottom of the first. Still no score. Take 60 seconds. Come back with more West Virginia High School baseball on TV 10.
Car accident? Get more with Mansion. If you've been hurt in a car accident, time is critical. You've got car repairs, legal deadlines, and medical treatment that can't wait. The sooner you call Mansion Injury Law, the sooner we can help you. Because memories fade, evidence gets lost, and photos can't be retaken. You only get one chance. Let us help you make things right. Get more with Mansion. Call 1-800-557-4LAW.
Senator Jason Barrett fought for the taxpayers of West Virginia and won. He passed historic tax cuts, putting more money in the pockets of hardworking families. Here's Jason Barrett.
I went to Charleston on a mission. We cut the personal income tax by more than 30% and returned over $1 billion to the taxpayers of West Virginia. And nothing makes me prouder than having the opportunity to serve you as your state senator.
Paid for by friends of Jason Barrett.
Bottom of the first on TV 10. Talk Radio WRNR, brought to you by Century 21 Modern Realty Results. And the Larry DeMarco team. If you're looking for a home in the Tri-State, call the Larry DeMarco team at 304-263-4222 or visit them online at modernrealtyresults.com. Let's get you the lineup this evening for Martinsburg. They'll lead off with Jameer Brown, the shortstop, number 27, followed by Liam Coe, the center fielder, number 7. Then Silas Zarnacki, third baseman, number 10. And it's the DH, number 23, Malachi Green, followed by Nicholas Domenico, the right fielder, number 3. Then Brody Robinson will hit 6th in left field wearing number 1, followed by Bradley Loper, the first baseman, number 9. Then it's Clayton Elliott, the pitcher, wearing number 12. And they'll round out the lineup with catcher number 5, Braden Fox. And our starting lineups are brought to you by CMA Honda of Winchester, located at 3985 Valley Pike in Winchester. You can call them at 540-686-1622. CMA Honda of Winchester, owners just care more about you.
Jameer Brown.
Jameer Brown steps in for Martinsburg. First pitch from Zach Yannick is in for a strike. First pitch brought to you by Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-4343. 0-1 from Brown is going to be hit on the ground to second base. Chuck Walker throws on to first to Hernandez for the first out. In the field for Broadfording, it'll be Angel Perez at third base, Antonio Dominguez at short, Chuck Walker at second, Jose Hernandez at first, Miguel Perez behind the plate, Maxwell Toribio, David Estevez, and Esteban Sandoval in the outfield left to right. This is a big-time hit from Liam Coe. First pitch swing, and that's going to get over the head of Esteban Sandoval to the wall, and Liam Coe with the speed is going to turn this into 3 bases as the pitcher has to jump up and catch that ball as it goes over the head of the third baseman Perez to potentially save it from going out of play, giving Coe 4 bases. So it's a 1-out triple for Liam Coe.
Now batting, third baseman, number 10.
Strong start for the Bulldogs. That'll be followed up by Silas Zarnecki. And Zach Yannick, the pitcher for Broadfording, stands behind the rubber as we wait for some pitching to get up in the bullpen already for Broadfording. Time called just to wait for Broadfording players to go out to the bullpen, be out of the way of play. First pitch swinging from Zarnecki, clips off the glove of the pitcher. Here's a play by Dominguez running to his left to make the throw for the out, but it's going to be an RBI ground out for Zarnecki. And it's 1-0 Bulldogs. It's a quick 2 outs for Martinsburg, but it's a quick run as well.
Batting, designated hitter number 23, Malachi Green.
Malachi Green in the cleanup spot today takes strike 1 to start out. Green, second pitch swinging, is going to get himself a solid base hit into right field. Martinsburg's been wasting no time getting the bat off the shoulder here.
Number 3, Nicholas Domenico.
Nick Domenico is going to get himself a shot with 2 outs and a runner on first here in the bottom of the first. First pitch to him, just a bit outside, ball 1. Next pitch from Yannick, fastball a little further outside for ball 2. From Yannick. This will be pulled into right field by Domenico. Working hard out there and right is Sandoval, and he's going to have to throw this one in. Runners on the corners now as Malachi Green moves up first to third. That'll improve the batting average on the year for Nick Domenico, listed on Game Changer as hitting .233 on the year.
Number 1, Brody Robinson.
Next up, Brody Robinson. Playing left field, he's going to foul off the first pitch. Robinson, 40 plate appearances on the year. Compare that to the likes of Malachi Green, just over 100. Dimko as well. Some of the everyday guys. Strike 2 is taken by Robinson. That 0-2. Catcher behind the plate, Perez, couldn't quite frame that one on the zone. That'll be ball 1. The 1-2, runner goes. Hit and run attempt, fouled away. Be Loper on deck if Martinsburg can continue the inning. Next pitch from Yannick, that will be swung on. It's a drop third strike. Gets past Perez. You have to throw it in first. Not in time. Brody legs it out, and Malachi Green scores to make it 2-0 Martinsburg.
Now batting first baseman, number 9, Bradley Loper.
So Bradley Loper is next. He's going to swing at the first pitch. He's going to hit it high up in the air. It looks like Toribio in left will get under it and make the catch for the third out. Martinsburg leaves a runner on, but they get 2 up on the board in the first inning. We'll go to the top of the second as the Bulldogs lead Broadfording 2-0. This is West Virginia High School baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Top of the second, brought to you by the personal injury attorneys Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Visit burkeandschultz.com. We play hardball. As Broadfording comes back up to the plate here in the second inning from P.O. Faulkner Park in Martinsburg. It's the Bulldogs of Martinsburg High School that lead 2-0 already. Broadfording to the plate, already playing from behind.
Baseman, number 36, Jose Hernandez.
Jose Hernandez starts off the second inning against Clayton Elliott. He's going to take ball one to start. Elliott had 17 1/3 innings pitched before his injury earlier in the season. The 1-0 from him is in for a strike. ERA was sitting at 2.02. Opponent batting average at 2.29. This is going to be ripped over to third, but right at Silas Zarnecki. Thrown across the diamond for out number one. Hernandez goes down and brings up Esteban Sandoval.
Now batting right fielder, number 26, Esteban Sandoval.
Broadfording's right fielder this evening, who had a lot of work in that bottom of the first we just saw. First pitch, catches the outside corner for a strike. Elliott's 0-1, hit on the ground. Left side of the infield running in, it's Zarnecki with the throw over the first for another out. Silas Zarnecki sends down the first two batters for Broadfording this inning with a throw to first. He plays third this evening for the Bulldogs in the infield left to right. It's Jameer Brown at short, Dayon Fisher at second, Bradley Loper at first, and it's Brody Robinson, Liam Coe, and Nick Domenico from left to right in the outfield. First pitch into Chuck Walker's taken for a strike. Elliott working pretty fast, maybe a little too fast on this one. Next pitch gets away from him, bounces past the glove of Braden Fox and outside. This 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled, and Fox goes over for it, but it's just out of play over towards the bleachers. That was pitch number 23 for Elliott. The 1-2, that'll be bounced for ball two. Still bases empty for Broadfording in the top of the second. Here's a 2-2 from Elliott. Big swing and a miss for strike three. First strikeout of the night for Clayton Elliott. His first 2 innings of work back from injury. Looking good. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Still no runs up on the board for Broadfording. 2 for Martinsburg. They'll come up the bat to try to add to it after the 60-second break. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
The bottom of the second is brought to you by the Berkeley County Health Department. Prevent, Promote, Protect. Offering public, clinical, and environmental services at 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg.
Number 12, Clayton Elliott.
Clayton Elliott, Braden Fox, and back to the top of the order with Jameer Brown for the Bulldogs in this inning. First pitch from Yannick to Elliott is in for a strike. Dylan Bishop with you on the call for Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. The 0-1 pitch to Yannick, also in for a strike. Trip Tobin potentially can join us on the call later tonight. A 6 p.m. start means the day job's not quite over yet as the game starts. But the 0-2 taken on the edge of the strike zone by Elliott for strike 3.
Now batting the catcher, number 5, Braden Fox.
Elliott goes down looking, and it brings up the 9-hole catcher, Braden Fox. Yannick will wind up and pitch. Another first pitch swing from Martinsburg, but this is hit right at Estevez in center. He backs up a couple steps and makes the play. A quick second inning from the bottom of the order so far from Martinsburg. We'll see if Jameer Brown
number 27,
can make up for
Jameer
his first
Brown.
at-bat, grounding out the second. Step up into the batter's box with 2 outs. First pitch to him is taken for a strike. Yannick's 0-1 will be foul tipped by Brown. Bounces off Perez behind the plate. Martinsburg did their damage first time around through the order just past this spot. Triple by Liam Coe, who sits on deck at the moment, started things off. The 0-2 will go into the other batter's box for a ball. The 1-2 to Brown. He's going to hit this one solidly, but on the ground right at Antonio Dominguez, who throws the first from shortstop for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down goes Martinsburg. A quick second inning means it's still 2-0. Bulldogs lead over Broadfording. Take 60 seconds, come back with more West Virginia High School baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Top of the third inning on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR is brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. Broadfording will come to bat in the third now, looking for more success than they've had in the first 2 innings, where they've gotten themselves just 1 base runner on a walk. We'll start things off 8 and 9 in the order. Ethan Sox, the designated hitter, leads off. First pitch from Clayton Elliott for the inning is in for a strike. The 0-1 hits the zone. And the 0-2 pitch is going to be fouled away over the Broadfording dugout. Keep it 0-2. Clayton Elliott, pretty clean first 2 innings. Just the 1 walk allowed, 1 strikeout through his first now 28 pitches, 18 of which are for strikes. Another 0-2. Breaking ball Bounces in front of the catcher, can't get him to chase. Elliott winds up and fires again. This will be hit in the air, but pretty much right at Nick Domenico. Ranges to his left just a bit. Brings it into the glove for the first out. Maxwell Toribio will come up next, playing left field.
11, Maxwell Toribio.
Number 11, Toribio, will round out the lineup before potentially trying to start something with the top of the lineup with Dominguez. Clayton Elliott, another first pitch strike. And the 0-1 comes right back with it. Hits for strike two. And the 0-2 will be high and outside. And Elliott, as he winds up and fires again, can't quite hit the zone. Brings the count at 2-2. That won't slow him down, though. 2-2 comes right back. Swing and a miss. Strike three. It's 2 down on strikes so far for Elliott.
Now batting number 14, Antonio Dominguez.
And Dominguez, once again, will be trying to keep the inning alive. This is going to be sliced over to the left, but a little too far. It'll push foul. Looking at some scores from around the rest of the Eastern Panhandle going on right now. Looks like no score in Musselman versus Washington. Here's the next pitch to Dominguez. Going to be a little inside for a ball. Looks like the Musselman softball team leads 1-0 at the moment. 2-1 is the count now following a ball. Two-1 fouled away. Game Changer says that Martinsburg softball team has not had things go their way this evening. A 22-1 loss to Wheeling Park. The next pitch is out of the zone for ball 3. (3-2). That's going to go inside. That's going to let Dominguez get on base. With 2 down, Broadfording gets themselves a base runner.
Now batting number 32, Angel Perez.
Angel Perez stepping back in. He wants time. He was the other walk drawn so far by Broadfording in the first inning. He's going to foul away this one, make it 0-1. Elliott looks at the runner at first. Dominguez trying to keep him at bay. Pitch, runner goes. It's high for a ball, and the throw is just a bit to the right. Goes too wide for Jameer Brown to make the play. Deion Fisher was there for backup, but it's a stolen base for Antonio Dominguez. Brings the count to 1-1. Perez will step back in. Elliott readies. This is ball 2. Elliott, long look into Fox. And the pitch. And just stabbing at this one is Perez. That'll be strike 2 as it's fouled away. Brown plays closer to second base, keeping the runner honest. 2-2 from Elliott. That'll be low for ball 3. Full count to Perez now. Elliott having to work a little bit harder here. Second time through the order. Payoff pitch. A bit low for ball 4. It's a third walk from Elliott.
Now batting number 10, Miguel Perez.
It's Miguel Perez that follows. He's now got 2 runners on that he can try to do some damage with. Elliott up to 47 pitches. This will be 48, taken high and inside for a ball. The 1-0. Next one, swing and a miss. Right down the heart of the plate. Took a little bit off of it. Perez got out in front. Long lead for Dominguez. Stared Elliott right in the eyes as he started to hop towards third base. Elliott stepped off. Elliott looks and throws. This is going to be hit in the left field. Brody Robinson underneath of it makes the play for out number 3. So 2 runners left on for Broadfording. They still remain scoreless. Go to the bottom of the third. The Bulldogs lead them 2-0. After the 60-second break, Bulldogs will be back up to the plate. This is West Virginia High School baseball on TV 10.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Car accident? Get more with Mansion. If you've been hurt in a car accident, time is critical. You've got car repairs, legal deadlines, and medical treatment that can't wait. The sooner you call Mansion Injury Law, the sooner we can help you. Because memories fade, evidence gets lost, and photos can't be retaken. You only get one chance. Let us help you make things right. Get more with Mansion. Call 1-800-557-4LAW.
Bottom of the third on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, brought to you by Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery. Attention to detail like no other. Visit dignitymemorial.com. Zach Yannick up on the mound for Broadfording was able to sit down the Bulldogs 1-2-3 in the second inning after giving up 2 in the first. The Bulldogs will bring up the part of the lineup that did the damage first time around, though. It'll be Coe, Zarnecki, and Green. Actually, we did have a call to the bullpen here for Broadfording, so actually Zach Yannick's day is done. Cameron Reed is the new pitcher for Broadfording after 2 innings of work from Yannick.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 7, Liam Coe.
Call to the bullpens brought to you by CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg. Stop by and see them today at 48 Kelly Island Road in Martinsburg or call 304-263-8821. They're moving lives forward. Liam Coe had himself a triple. His first at-bat. This is swung through. He was first pitch swinging last time as well. Next pitch is going to be fouled away. Yannick's day ends 2 innings. Gave up 2 runs, 1 earned. Gave up 3 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. So Reed, the senior, steps up, and Coe is going to get a hold of this one, too, into the gap, but too much air under it, as Sandoval is able to track it, make the play for out number 1.
Now batting, number 10, Silas Zarnecki.
Zarnecki comes up, he's 0 for 1, but has himself an RBI. He drove in Coe after that triple from third base with a ground out. Zarnecki does get clipped by this pitch. He was giving the umpire a look to make sure. And Zarnecki, a bit of a magnet to the ball at times, does get clipped by this one just barely.
Number 23,
an early
Malachi
hit by pitch.
Green.
So that means Malachi Green is going to get himself a runner on base to work with and 1 out. First pitch from Reed. Fastball high and outside for a ball. Perez at third, playing in a bit. Just about even with the bag. Green tries to check his swing, but he swings through it for now a 1-1 count. Next pitch from Reed. This is going to be hit high in the left field, but definitely high enough for Toribio to find the right spot to get underneath of it for the second out. Martinsburg, a lot of early swing here today against Broadfording.
Now batting, number 3, Nicholas
Worked out for him in the
Domenico.
first inning. No dice here through the second and the third. Nick Domenico had himself a very sharply hit ball pulled to right field his first time up. See what he can do with this one. First pitch swinging, foul away. Domenico steps back in. Awaits the 0-1 from Reed. Here it is. Runner goes. Pitch outside for a ball. Sliding in safe with the stolen bases, Zarnecki. Makes it a 1-1 count. Domenico now has a runner in scoring position to work with. Reed's next one's going to run in, and it did, in fact, hit Domenico. He tried to get out of the way of it, but it runs in and hits him. Second hit by pitch this inning to start things out for Reed. It's going to be runners on first and second with 2 outs in the inning.
Number 1, Brody
It's going to be Brody Robinson with a shot to drive in these runs. Second run scored during Robinson's at-bat. It was a dropped third strike where he beat out the throw to first. First pitch to him is going to be a fastball outside. (1-0) from Reed follows. This is going to be hit and falls for the base hit. Sandoval gets to it quick, a throw in, run coming home. Zarnecki slides in safe. Miguel Perez had to go up the line just a bit to the right of home plate. Couldn't quite dive over and make the tag in time. It's an RBI single for Brody Robinson.
Now batting, number 9,
It's 3-0.
Loper.
The lead for Martinsburg now. That is now 2 RBIs for Brody Robinson. He does get RBI credit for the dropped third strike, the run scoring on it. First pitch into Bradley Loper is in for a strike. Loper, next pitch is going to be hit over to first base. Hernandez tosses too far past Reed. Domenico is going to be able to score. Loper reaches first safely. Robinson makes it over to third base to make it 4-0 Bulldogs. Clayton Elliott will now get a chance to give himself some even more insurance.
Now batting, number 12.
Pitches for the first time, plays for the first time since coming back from injury. First pitch to Elliott will break outside. 1-0 count. 15 pitches this inning so far from Reed. 2 runs up on the board from Martinsburg, and Elliott swing and a miss through this one. Elliott struck out looking first time at the plate. That being against Yannick. Now he gets to face Reed. One. That's going to be high and outside for a ball. Reed readies. Looks at the runner at first. Robinson leads off at third. 2-1 high. Ball 3. We'll be back at P.O. Faulkner on Wednesday. Martinsburg taking on Mercersburg. So we close out the regular season of high school baseball. 3-1 hit on the ground to third base. Perez will get the lead runner at second base. Loper, that's the third out. Martinsburg gets 2 more up on the board in the bottom of the third to make it 4-0 over Broadfording. We'll head to the fourth after the 60-second break. This is West Virginia High School baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg is looking for joyful, dedicated primary lead teachers for grades K through 4 to join our vibrant team for the 2026-27 academic year. We're searching for educators who believe in more than just lesson plans, teachers who inspire a love of learning, build confidence, and weave biblical truth into every subject. At TCCA, we offer so much more than a classroom. With a 100-acre campus full of outdoor adventures, daily research-based agriculture classes unlike any school in the state, movement-based instruction, equestrian education, and bi-weekly student choice clubs, and a Christ-centered classical education that connects learning to real life. Our students don't just thrive, they flourish, and so do our teachers. If you're passionate about laying a strong foundation for young learners and want to be part of something bigger, we'd love to hear from you. Email your resume to Rachel Hull at RachelHullTCCA@outlook.com. That's Rachel Hull TCCA@outlook.com to apply or learn more. The Classical Christian Academy is located at 7192 Arden Noble Road, Martinsburg, West Virginia 25403.
We move to the top of the fourth inning, brought to you by Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, representing accident and injury claims for over 50 years. Go to SkinnerWins.com. Now a 4-0 lead for Martinsburg after a strong bottom of the third. Got them 2 more on the board, doubling their lead, doubling the insurance runs that Clayton Elliott has to work with up on the mound for Martinsburg. He'll have to deal with 4, 5, and 6 in the order for Broadfording. Starts off with David Estevez. It's Broadfording center fielder. Grounded out to end the first inning. His first at-bat. The first pitch of his second at-bat is in for a strike. At 0-1. Big aggressive cut from Estevez, but only gets enough on it to foul it back. Next pitch from Elliott. Runs high and inside, but it's hit on the ground. Sliding on his knees is Zarnecki. Makes the throw to first for the out. A nice sliding play from Zarnecki that seems to be becoming his signature over there at the hot corner.
Now batting number 36, Jose Hernandez.
Jose Hernandez, first baseman, comes up. First pitch to him is a strike. Hernandez started the second inning with what was the first of 2 ground outs in a row to Zarnecki at third. The 0-1 is low for ball 1. One. Elliott can't quite get that one to catch the zone. It's 56 pitches now through 3 1/3 for Elliott. Just the 3 walks. And this is hit on the ground. A chopper to second base. Deion Fisher makes the play, backhands it, throws to first for the out. Fisher has had to grow into this role as the main second baseman when it's not Jameer Brown and Grant Henderson in the middle infield for Martinsburg. And as the season has gone on, has looked more comfortable in the field as a young player. Next pitch fouled away by Sandoval. That 0-1 will bounce in front of the plate for ball 1. And we'll get a time shortly. Umpire going out to talk to Clayton Elliott. Good day for baseball out at P.O. Faulkner Park this evening. 63 degrees. With about 14 mile per hour wind gusts. It's gotten a bit windy here at points. 38% humidity. The umpire will head back behind Fox, catcher, and we'll resume play. The 1-1 pitch from Elliott will be fouled away over towards the softball fields here at Martinsburg. Elliott will ready again. The 1-2, that's going to be another foul ball. Sandoval working the count a bit, keeping himself alive. Another 1-2 from Elliott, and it's going to be another foul ball for Sandoval to extend the at-bat. The right fielder for Broadfording trying to create a little bit of offensive momentum. They haven't been able to find much of any tonight. 1-2, breaking ball outside of the zone. Elliott bounced that one again, looking to get the batter to chase. Now he'll ready with the 2-2. Comes back with a fastball, but Sandoval again stays alive. Fouls another one off, making Elliott increase that pitch count. Next pitch, that'll be another one that bounces. The last one that Elliott had to work with to try to get Sandoval to chase. Couldn't do it. Working it up to 65 pitches now for Elliott, and a big-time walk drawn by Sandoval. Fastball just outside. With 2 outs, Broadfording stays alive in the 4th. And that is the 4th walk from Elliott. But so far, that's all Broadfording's been able to muster on the bases. And the first pitch to Walker to follow will be outside. Elliott's next one to follow, that will hit the zone up at the top for strike 1. Elliott with a side-eye look over at first. And time called at the plate. A little too long of a look over at first for Walker's liking. Now Elliott comes to the plate, and this will be inside. And a bit up high for ball 2. Elliott, big breath before this one. Throws it in for strike 2. 2-2 count. Elliott having to work to get out of this 4th inning, but still not a ton of trouble. Produced by Broadfording. Here's a runner going on the 2-2. This will be hit towards right field. Domenico tries to run over for it, but it's in foul territory. Couldn't quite get there. It's a long distance for Domenico to try to get over to that one. Now that means Walker has another shot at it. Coming off of injury, we'll see just how far in number of pitches Coach Byler is willing to let Elliott go. Currently sits at 71. And pitch 72 is going to be hit up in the air, but that's going to be fouled off again. So despite not putting one into play to get them on the bases so far, Broadfording working the count with foul balls to keep themselves alive. Runner will go again. Pitch high. Here's a throw from Fox. One bounce over to Brown. Might have been just enough for the runner to sneak into second. Stolen base for Sandoval. Now leads to a 3-2 count. Pale pitch from Elliott. And here's another one hit foul. Elliott had to be thrown one from the Martinsburg dugout. Hitting so many out into the field and into the stands. Next pitch from Elliott. That's going to be over the head of Walker for ball 4. And that will immediately lead to Coach Zarnecki coming to the mound for a visit. $16 batters faced now for Clayton Elliott. Coming off of injury now, up at 75 pitches, 43 for strikes. That is his 5th walk given up. But a pretty short visit from Coach Zarnecki means that Elliott stays out there to face Ethan Sox again. Sox flew out to right field and is only at bat so far. First pitch fouled and off the head of our home plate umpire, off of his mask. That's why you wear them. Fox goes back and will walk this one to his pitcher. Now the 8th spot in the order for Broadfording. Maxwell Toribio in the 9th spot on deck. A small talk between Fox and Elliott before walking back into place for this 0-1 pitch. And this pitch is fouled off. Runner on first and second here with 2 outs. 0-2 count for Broadfording. Trying to finally get something on the board against the Bulldogs. 0-2 fastball, just outside for a ball. 1-2 is our count now. Elliott with a look back at second. Now the pitch. Breaks out of the zone. Low for ball 2. Fox stopping that one, making sure runners can't go anywhere. But Elliott continuing to have to work against this Broadfording lineup. Two. That's strike 3 called. At the knee. Sox doesn't like the call, but that is strikeout number 3 for Clayton Elliott. Broadfording leaves 2 on base, but still no runs, no hits. Go to the bottom of the 4th. Martinsburg with a 4-0 lead. This is West Virginia High School baseball on TV 10.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Senator Jason Barrett fought for the taxpayers of West Virginia and won. He passed historic tax cuts, putting more money in the pockets of hardworking families. Here's Jason Barrett.
I went to Charleston on a mission. We cut the personal income tax by more than 30% and returned over $1 billion to the taxpayers of West Virginia. And nothing makes me prouder than having the opportunity to serve you as your state senator.
Paid for by friends of Jason Barrett.
Bottom of the 4th inning on TV 10, brought to you by the Mansion Injury Law Group in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to mansioninjurylaw.com. Martinsburg back up at the plate with a 4-0 lead over Broadfording Academy.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 5.
It's going to be the 9th spot in the order before it turns back over. Braden Fox flew out to center field on a well-hit ball in his first at-bat. Big swing through the first pitch against Cameron Reed. It's going to be no dice for strike 1. Time called just before the pitch. Reed looks very frustrated by it. Umpire comes out in front of the plate for just a moment. Reed has been looked very emotional through his now 1+ inning of work, and here's a bunt attempt from Fox, but he hit it just a little too hard. Went right back to Reed in time for him to throw to first for the out. That means we'll roll back over to the top of the order. Jameer Brown.
Now batting, number 27, Jameer Brown.
Brown will be the last of the Martinsburg lineup to get his first at-bat against Cameron Reed. First pitch fouled off as it was fastball high and in. Brown was the last batter faced by Zach Yannick. Grounded out to end the second. Grounded out to second base in the first inning. The 0-1 is inside. 1-1 count. 1-1. Again, Reed runs that one up and in. Brown takes it for ball 2. And you see he was looking at his hand afterwards. Didn't like how that one came out of it. 2-1 from Reed. Brown will foul off another one. Whoever's job it's been to go get the foul balls tonight has been busy. Both sides swinging away this evening. 2-2 to Brown. He swings at this one. This is hit over the second base, though. Playing back was Walker towards the edge of the infield. So he's able to get this one, throw to first for out number 2. So make it an 0-for-3 day for Jameer Brown.
Now batting, number 7, Liam Coe.
Brings up Liam Coe. Surprising struggles from Jameer Brown in this one as his average on the year sits at 333. First pitch to Coe will be strike 1. Coe, for a freshman, very impressive this year, 289 average. The 0-1 is high for ball 1. It's led to him moving from the 9 spot in the order to now being a regular up towards the top, hitting second today. And this is one hit really well, but lined at right fielder Esteban Sandoval for the third out. That retires the side. Still 4-0 Martinsburg with the lead here. So we'll go to the 5th inning after this 60-second break. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on TV 10.
Eastern Panhandle Fellowship of Christian Athletes is holding our 6th annual fundraising golf tournament on Monday, May 18th on the Mountain View course at the Woods Resort. We'll have a shotgun start at 12 noon with a scramble format. Arrive between 10:30 and 10:45 to register and get a Chick-fil-A sandwich lunch. We'll also have homemade cookies, drinks, and snacks on the course and a raffle. For more information or to register, go to our website, epwvfca.org.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Number 3.
As we go to the top of the 5th inning, the day is done for Clayton Elliott. Nick Domenico will be the next one up for Martinsburg. It's a good return to action up on the mound for Clayton Elliott, though. Broadfording made him work, fouling off a lot of pitches, running up the pitch count. But in the end, it's 4 hitless innings from Elliott. Gives up 5 walks, strikes out 3. 80 pitches, 46 for strikes against 17 batters faced. So Domenico will come up in relief. 8 1/3 innings so far on the year. 4 appearances. He's got himself an ERA of 3.36. Opponents with a batting average of 167 against him. 12 strikeouts and 9 walks on the year for Domenico. Top of the 5th inning brought to you by CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location at 650 Foxcroft Avenue, where owners just care more.
Now batting, number 11, Maxwell Toribio.
It'll be Toribio, Dominguez, and Angel Perez due up this inning for Broadfording. The first pitch to Toribio will hit the zone for a strike. It's a straight swap in the field for Martinsburg. Clayton Elliott goes out to play right field as the next pitch comes in for ball 1. Domenico sits and readies. Pitch high up by the eyes of Toribio. And a 2-1 follows, and whoa, right at me. If the net wasn't there. I know the net's there, but when it's coming right at you. 2-2. If the net's not there, I'm catching it, of course, right? 2-2. High for ball 3. Full count pitch from Domenico. Called strike 3 as Toribio started walking down the first. Didn't get the call. 1 faced and 1 down on strikes for Domenico.
Now batting number 14.
Antonio Dominguez will come up. He's 0 for 1. Drew himself a walk in the third. Stole a base before being left stranded. First pitch taken. First lefty versus lefty matchup of the night. Pitch from the southpaw Domenico. That'll be a fastball low, even the count at 1-1. Next pitch. Dominguez takes a stab at it, tried to check his swing as it came in low, but the home plate umpire will say he went around. And the 1-2 is going to be hit high up in the air, but out of play for foul ball. One and two with one out as Martinsburg leads 4-0 here from P.O. Faulkner. This one runs inside. Dominguez step away from that one a little bit after twisting away. Make sure it didn't hit him. 2-2 follows. This is going to be hit in the air. It's going to be playable in right field. Elliott can't quite get there. Able to catch it on a hop, but hustling to second base is Dominguez. He'll have himself a double. Dominguez showing good hustle. As that one falls in, he gets himself 2 bases. Elliott had a nice hustle to try to get over to it. Honestly, an impressive play by him to catch it on the hop on full speed. Easily could have been a disastrous play where if it goes by your glove, it rolls back to the wall, and it's an easy 3 bases for Dominguez.
Angel Perez.
Angel Perez has drawn a walk in both of his at-bats so far. He'll be due up next here with a runner on second base and 1 out. And that is the first hit of the night for Broadfording. Had only been able to get on base via walks against Elliott. This pitch is popped up. Loper over just by first base is able to make the play for the out. So now an official 0 for 1 in the books for Perez. And that brings up Miguel Perez, who is 0 for 2. He's popped up, and here comes a stolen base attempt where Martinsburg was caught napping. Dominguez just easily takes third base. Perez popped up in the first and flew out in the third. The 1-0 from Domenico. Fastball outside, ball 2. Actually the first runner of the night to get to third base for Broadfording. 2-0. This is going to be hit high up in the air, center field, but it's going to be very shallow. Shallow enough for the shortstop, Jameer Brown, to range over at the edge of the turf and make the play. Broadfording leaves the runner on third. Can't get their first run of the night. They do get their first hit, but they get nothing out of it. Still 4-0. We will go to the next half inning after this 60-second break. Martinsburg still leading 4-0. This is West Virginia High School baseball on TV 10.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
Most insurance companies see you as a claim number. Most law firms see you as a case file. When their top priority is their bottom line, you only get a fraction of the attention that you deserve. At the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, it's personal. We listen to our clients to see the whole picture, because every part of you is important. For a team built on relationships and results, call Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson at 304 Lawyers, or visit us at burkeandschultz.com.
The bottom of the fifth on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 is brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. Dylan Bishop with you on the call for Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Kyler High producing back at the studio with Brady Masters. Behind the cameras on the TV 10 side, it's Ethan Elliott, Colton Musgrove, Vernon Dale Paquel, and our on-site producer is Tyler Strine. 3-4-5 in the order for Martinsburg, third time around. Try to extend the 4-0 lead. It's Cameron Reed still on the mound for Broadfording. Throws a strike to start the fifth. Zarnecki on a line, hits this one foul over towards the Bulldogs dugout. It's 31 pitches for Reed so far. It was first 10 batters that he's faced. This next pitch can't quite hit the outside corner for a ball. One-two from Reed. This is going to be a hit into play by Zarnecki, rolling over and making almost a diving play, but it hits out of the glove as he hits the ground. Sandoval nearly with a great play, but Zarnecki will end up on second base. I can't call that one an error because that would have been a great diving play by Sandoval. Called a double for Zarnecki. That would have been one that would have been argued by some football coaches, but he didn't maintain the catch through the ground. First pitch to Malachi Green will be high and outside for a ball. And Green will take another one, make it 2-0. Green got himself a single in the first, flew out to left field in the third. Now he gets to work with a runner on second and no outs. Reed from the stretch, hits the zone for strike one. Two-one to Green. That one's also high and outside for ball three. Reed's been missing a lot of pitches in that same zone. To lefties, a tie and outside. To righties, a tie up and in. Not too much damage given up by him yet. The 3-1 is fouled off straight over the press box, making the count 3-2. Through 2 innings for Reed so far, he's given up 2 runs, only 1 earned. 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. Payoff pitch. Green fouls away. Green's neck swung around his head, was jerking up towards the right field wall. He wanted to send that one into the trees. We'll have to face another 3-2. He will pull this one over towards the Broadfording dugout. Some action in that bullpen for Broadfording as it's Yalian Cuevas pitching, getting ready for Broadfording. Another 3-2 to Green. That's going to be up and in for ball 4. His first walk allowed by Reed. And now his 3rd inning of work. It'll bring up Nick Domenico, who was 1-1 with a single and was hit by pitch. And Green, the designated hitter, is going to be pinch run for. That's going to be Drew Earhart.
Number 2, Drew Earhart entering the game as a runner.
It'll be Earhart on first and Zarnecki on second. Still with no outs in the 5th. Domenico will step in. First pitch from Reed. Swung on and gets past the catcher. It'll be strike 1. But Perez able to keep it close enough to him where the runners can't go anywhere. After that big cut from Domenico, he's behind in the count. 0-1. Reed doesn't get the call on this one for ball 1. The catcher, Perez, even gives a look back to the umpire after this one. He checks with the umpire, a little signal, say, was it up high? And it was. 1-1, Domenico slaps this one over towards the batting cage for strike 2. One-two count. Domenico is going to hit this one on the ground. To Dominguez. Steps on second, throws to first, gets the double play. So 6-3. Just like that, go from first and second with no outs to just the runner on third and 2 outs.
Brody Robinson.
Brody Robinson, 2 RBIs. 1 in each of his first 2 at-bats for the Bulldogs. And first pitch swinging, he's going to get himself a 3rd one. Dominguez couldn't quite catch this one as it lined over his glove, going in the left field. It's 5-0 Bulldogs, make it a 3 RBI day for Brody Robinson.
Now batting, number 9.
Bradley Loper. Get another shot at it. Reached on an error last time up. Flew out to left field in the first inning. First pitch low and way inside for a ball. Loper, 1-0. This is going to be lined and just foul, says the home plate umpire, past the first base bag. Would have been big trouble if it was just a little further to the left. Though Loper will step back into the box. One runner goes. You throw down from Perez. It looks like it's in time. Yes, it is. Runner called out, and that will be out number 3. Send down the Bulldogs. As we go to the 6th inning, Martinsburg does add a run to the lead. They make it 5-0. We'll go to the 6th inning after the 60-second break. Come back with more West Virginia High School baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Car accident? Get more with Mansion and get the no-fee guarantee. After your car crash, you're probably wondering what to do next. You might be afraid you can't afford a lawyer, but you can. Mansion Injury Law gives you the no-fee guarantee. That means you pay them nothing unless they get money for you. You don't have to face the insurance company alone. Get more with Mansion and get the no-fee guarantee. Call Mansion Injury Law, 1-800-557-4LAW.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Honda of Winchester takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Honda of Winchester, owners just care more about you.
Top of the sixth inning on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10, brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road. Online at parsonsford.com. They became number one by making you number one first. Parsons. Domenico will stay on the mound for the Bulldogs. David Estevez
Now batting number 5,
lead off the fourth.
David Estevez.
Lead off the sixth like he did the fourth. First pitch from Domenico is in for strike. The next pitch, off speed, and out in front of it is Estevez for strike two. And 0-2, big swing and a miss. Domenico working quick, gets his first out on strikes. Be his second strikeout in now as many innings. Jose Hernandez will follow, now trying to get his first hit or reach base for the first time today. He's 0 for 2. Swings at the first pitch, but fouls it back to the backstop. He grounded out to Zarnecki at third in the second inning and came back in the fourth with a ground out to Fisher at second base. Oh, 1. It's going to be hit on the ground. Again to Zarnecki. And again across the diamond. He will make the play in time for out number 2. So 2 down in the top of the 6th. Broadfording starting to run out of time. And run out of outs to work with. Just 4 left. Esteban Sandoval will come up. First pitch to the backstop. Inside, past the glove, Fox. Sandoval drew that walk in the 4th inning in his last at-bat. In an at-bat that felt like about 25 pitches long. And that really got the count up for Elliott far enough to where his day ended pretty shortly after that. And here's another one to the backstop from Domenico. Domenico comes back with one across the plate, but it's hit over to third base again. On the ground, couple hops. Zarnecki makes the throw, and that's out number 3. So in a half inning that lasted about 3 minutes, Broadfording goes 3 up, 3 down. And now Martinsburg goes to the bottom of the 6th, what might be their last shot at extending this lead. If Broadfording can't come back, it will be the last time we see them up the bat. After the 60-second break, this is West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Moving to the bottom of the sixth on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online and they'll deliver it to you, and if you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit them online at fordofhagerstown.com. We've got a pitching change up for Broadfording. Day is done for Cameron Reed. That'll bring up Yalian Cuevas up for Broadfording. Bradley Loper get another shot at the plate after Brody Robinson was thrown out. Caught stealing to end the fifth. That ends the day for Cameron Reed, the second pitcher used by Broadfording. His final line, 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 hits, 1 walk, and no strikeouts on 49 pitches, 30 of which were for strikes. Despite some visible frustration from Reed during his 3 innings up on the mound when calls weren't going his way or when things weren't quite going his way, all said and done, it wasn't that bad of an outing for Reed. So it's Loper to start the 6th. We followed by Elliott and Fox. Loper's going to swing at this one. It's going to be hit high up in the air, but going back towards the warning track is Toribio. He'll make the catch. Still had a few steps to go before the warning track, but he was having to get back out there and left center field pretty far.
Now batting, number 12, Clayton Elliott.
The wind does look like it could be a factor to push in some foul balls a little bit. I'll bring up Clayton Elliott. He's first pitch swinging. Here's a ground ball right to the pitcher. Cuevas runs it over, makes the throw for out number 2. So quick 2 up, 2 down. On an F7 and a G1 to 3. It'll mean that it's Braden Fox one more time.
Now batting, number 5, Braden Fox.
Martinsburg has 1 out to work with before Broadfording comes back up for their final 3 outs. If Fox can get on base, he'll bring back up the top of the lineup. First pitch from Cuevas is high and inside. Fox will get a hold of this next one, but he's going to pull that one foul. Looks like despite the pitching changes, according to the game changer at least, Broadfording still the same out in the field. Toribio, Estevez, Sandoval in the outfield. Perez, Dominguez, Walker, Hernandez, third to first in the infield. And this next pitch caught behind the plate by Miguel Perez is in for a strike. 1-2 count now. Fox faces at the plate. The windup and the toss. This is going to be on the ground. Over to third. Plays made. Angel Perez. Throw. Is it in time? Yes, as Fox was hustling down the line. He nearly beat out the infield single, but called out number 3, which means it's 3 up, 3 down in the inning. Martinsburg will just have the 5 runs they have up on the board as their lead going to the 7th. It'll take 60 seconds. Come back and see if Martinsburg can wrap it up. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on TV 10.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Marius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Back for the top of the 7th inning on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR. It's brought to you by L.A. Roberts Jewelers, committed to excellence in quality design and craftsmanship, located in historic downtown Martinsburg. 3 outs to go for Martinsburg. Could wrap this one up. They lead 5-0 over Broadfording Academy. And they will bring up 7, 8, and 9 in the order. Chuck Walker, Ethan Sox, Maxwell Toribio will start off the last stand for Broadfording. Still Nick Domenico trying to complete this game for Martinsburg after it was started by Clayton Elliott, who gave up 5 walks but no hits in his first 4 innings of work since coming back from injury. Walker will foul off the first pitch. We'll be back here at P.O. Faulkner on Wednesday as Martinsburg takes on Mercersburg. Wrap up the regular season. 0-1 outside for ball 1. Domenico readies. The 1-1 pitch. Big cut through by Walker, but he can't hit it. Strike 2. Walker struck out swinging to end the 2nd inning and drew a walk in the 4th against Elliott in his last inning of work. And there's a big strike 3. Swing and a miss from Walker sends him down. 3rd strikeout for Domenico. Francesc Escobar will come up in the DH spot. Escobar, first pitch to him, outside of the zone for a ball. So Sox, after going 0 for 2 in his first 2 at-bats in the 3rd and 4th, will be pinch hit for in the 7th. Big swing from Escobar. This is it, 1-1 count. And the next pitch will hit the bottom of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 from Domenico. Fastball outside and low. Looks like we got another pinch hitter in the on-deck circle, Javier Tudisco. The 2-2. Another swing and strike 3. Domenico keeping Broadfording off target, off guard. They can't hit it. 4th strikeout.
Number 9, Javier Tudisco.
So here comes Tudisco with 2 outs in the 9 spot. Swings at the first pitch, can't hit it. 1 more out will get it done for the Bulldogs. Still a 5-run lead, 5-0. Next pitch out of the zone. The 1-1, another big swing. But again, nothing on it. Make it 1-2. Dominguez at the top of the order will follow if Tudisco can get on base. Domenico is in the groove this inning, and he will close it out. Strikes out the side in the 7th. They all go down swinging. Martinsburg gets the win over the Lions at Broadfording, 5-0. On the back of some timely hitting in the first few innings, Martinsburg opened up the lead. Clayton Elliott, no hits allowed, starting things out, goes 4 innings, and then Domenico with a strong relief appearance gets it done. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with the postgame show here from P.O. Faulkner, West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com. You have choices when it comes to appliance repair, but before you call a large corporate chain, consider what BW Appliance brings to the table. BW Appliance Repair offers fast in-home appliance repair services to the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, including Jefferson County and Berkeley County. We strive for professionalism, dedication, and honesty. Call us today at 304-279-8858 to schedule immediate service. You can also visit us online at bwappliance.repair.
Into the post-game show on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 following a 5-0 win for the Martinsburg Bulldogs over the Lions of Broadfording Academy. Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Martinsburg, 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the third, 1 in the fifth is enough to get them the win. 1 run would have been enough to get them the win tonight. Broadfording, no runs on 1 hit and 1 error. Martinsburg, 5 runs on 6 hits and no errors. An early start for Martinsburg. Go through, get our game scoring summary brought to you by the Mansion Injury Law Group in Martinsburg. It's about seeking justice for you. Go to mansioninjurylaw.com. And some game stats brought to you by CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships, proud to be the owners who just care more. Started off with an RBI on a ground out by Silas Zarnecki after he tripled and immediately was brought in, followed by a run scoring on a drop third strike by Brody Robinson after a couple hits by Green and Domenico. Then in the third inning, 2 runs got batted in, another RBI for Robinson. And you go through an RBI single by Robinson in the 5th is what got that 5th run up on the board. Pitchers this evening for Martinsburg, 4 runs, no hits, 5 walks, no runs allowed, 3 strikeouts for Clayton Elliott, and 3 innings pitched, just 1 hit allowed, no walks, and 5 strikeouts for Nick Domenico. On the Broadfording side, 2 innings pitched for Yannick. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 strikeouts, no walks. Reed is the losing pitcher in the end. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, and 3 hits, no strikeouts. And Cuevas pitched the last inning, a clean inning for himself. And that about wraps things up here from P.O. Faulkner Park, except we can give you a player of the game. Brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number one by making you number one first, Parsons. And I think I'll have to give this one to Clayton Elliott for his return from injury, giving up no runs, no hits. He did walk 5, but he struck out 3 in those 4 innings. An honorable mention to Nick Domenico for those last 3 innings pitched. Gave up just 1 hit and struck out 5. The pitchers were the strength this evening for Martinsburg. That'll wrap things up from P.O. Faulkner Park. Kyler High producing back at the studio with Brady Masters. Behind the TV10 cameras, Ethan Elliott, Colton Musgrove, Vernon Dale Piquel. On-site producer Tyler Strine. I'm Dylan Bishop saying so long. From P.O. Faulkner tonight, it's 5-0. Martinsburg gets the win over Broadfording. And we'll be back here on Wednesday as they take on Mercersburg. This has been West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday night.
You've been listening to West Virginia High School Baseball. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by
Trips Flooring, Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results, the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, Cody's Auto Body, the Mirius Group of Ameriprise Financial Advisors, the Berkeley County Health Department, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, L.A. Roberts Jewelers, CMA Honda of Winchester, CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, and CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and Major League Baseball, keep it tuned to FM 106.5, AM 740, Comcast Cable Channel 10, and online talkradio WRNR.com. All rights reserved.